Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to play with some more Dollar Tree makeup. So yeah, I have kind of a disaster in my beauty room right now. I have like makeup everywhere. And like I have makeup all over my art desk. I haven't been able to draw because I have too much shit on my art desk. So yeah, I need to like open it, swatch it, try it on so I can like put it away and I can start organizing again. I've currently been on like a big organizing like thing, like escapade. Like my upstairs is like kind of a mess because I'm like going through everything and organizing. And then I'm organizing in here. I'm kind of like revamping it in here because I want to do a beauty room tour, but it's not quite ready. I'm still looking for a few more pieces and I'm trying to get my organization up to par. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little Dollar Tree makeup, and I also have another I have a project I've been working on that I'm gonna show you guys, but I'm gonna make that in like a different video. I'm actually really excited, but so okay, where were we? Let's start out with brows. Okay, so I have two Dollar Tree eyebrow products. They look like this. I don't know. One is in dark brown and the other one is in medium. So they look like this. I'm gonna do my brows. I think I'm gonna use the darker one in medium. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with this LA Colors concealer. It's the white one. I'm gonna go in and clean my brows up a little bit. Okay, I'm not sure if white concealer is like the best move, but I'm gonna blend it out a little bit with this little brush. I don't remember where I got this specifically, but I think I found it in some random gift set, but it works really good for blending your concealer. Okay, I think that is pretty even. My hand's a little shaky today. I don't know why. So I think next I'm gonna go in with this Laura Mercier pressed powder and I'm just gonna set my lids. That is incredibly pigmented. It's very white. Okay, so I didn't do the eye patches today because the concealer that I'm using is like a hydrating concealer and I didn't really need any more hydration, so yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna go find an eyeshadow palette real fast. I'm gonna probably reach back here and grab one and find one that I haven't opened yet, like a brand new one. So yeah. I'm also wearing that Hard Candy illuminizer. I don't know if you could really see. You probably can't see in this lighting, but it actually looks really nice. I'm using the champagne one. It's not the one that I hauled. But yeah, it looks really, really pretty. I didn't use it on my face. I just kind of used it on my neck, and then I went over it with some like that Neutrogena SPF spray. So I'm like really shimmery today. So yeah, now I'm going to go find an eyeshadow palette. Okay, so I picked up this one. I think I hauled it in one of my hauls. So this is LA Colors. It's the 6-pan eyeshadow in Fling. So I'm going to open this one up. This is brand new to me. And then I hauled this one the other day. This is the LA Colors. It says for eyes, face, and body. This is in Daisy Dukes. It's a nice like lavendery purple color. And I think it would like go really good with some of these purples. I don't know if I'm going to dip into the greens. I really don't love the combination of green and purple, but I might try that green out in a different video. So let's get these opened up. Okay, so let's dip into the LA Colors 6-pan eyeshadow palette first. I have high hopes for these because I like all of them. These are actually really good quality. So Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this middle purple shade, and I'm just going to put that all over the lid to get a little bit of a transition shade going. And I'm just taking that on a profusion brush. I save my brushes for my profusion palettes because they make really good eyeshadow brushes. So I'm just going to put that in my crease. Okay, that took me a little bit to build up. I think it probably had something to do with going over like pure like white powder and white concealer. But I definitely did get a little bit of shading down. I pretty much just wanted that as like a mid-tone. So next I'm going to go in with this darker purple, and I'm going to take that into the crease also, but I'm not going to go out as far. Okay, so that's what it looks like so far. I think this is a pretty decent palette. It just, I haven't dipped into anything else, but it's not quite as dark as I'd like it because I'm putting a shimmery shade on top of it. So I'm going to go in with a different palette. I think I'm just going to dip into, I want another dark purple shade. So I'm going to see what I have. Okay, so I want to darken this up just a little bit. So I'm going to go in with this LA Colors Just Vibin' eyeshadow palette. It's in the shade, or the color story, Feeling Good. I'm going to go in with this dark purple. Just make it a little deeper. Okay, I think I'm good with that for now. Dollar Tree eyeshadows, they're definitely pretty good, but they take a little bit more to build up. And you have to be a little bit more patient with them to get them to the intensity that you like. But I think I'm good with that. I could have gone a little darker. I really like dark smoky eyes, but I think that'll work. So I'm actually really excited to try this. It's just liquid pigment from LA Colors. I love this color, and I really hope this dries down and doesn't get all smudgy and weird because it's so pretty. And if I like this, if this works out good for me, I'm probably going to use this like every day because I love this color. Alright, I'm a little nervous, so I'm just going to go in and squeeze a little bit on my eye. And then I think I'm going to try to blend it out with a little brush. First off, that's really pigmented and really pretty, but it's moving my eyeshadow around, which is kind of annoying. I'm just going to kind of dab it. It's definitely a very wet look. I think I'm just going to try to focus it right here. I'm going to try not to bring it out too far. I think this is really pretty. I'm going to put a little bit more. I'm going to put it on the brush. I want a little bit more on this eye and the center. Kind of made my brush really gross, but I'm going to let that dry down for a second. I think it looks really pretty. It kind of moved my eyeshadow a little bit, which is kind of annoying because I was trying to keep it nice and dark. I think this would probably look better if you use different eyeshadows, I think. But I think it's going to look good. Hopefully it dries down and doesn't, like, get all gross. I think it's a pretty, like, whimsy purple eye. So I'm going to let this dry down for a second. I really hope this doesn't, like, smear and smudge. I hope it dries down and stays put. That would be perfect. But yeah, I lost some of the intensity on my outer lid, which is where I was trying to keep it, but I think it'll work. Okay, I feel that trying to dry down, so I'm gonna blot off some of the lip balm. Okay, and I don't want to go too heavy on the skin. I don't think my skin looks super bad today. I just have like my skincare and sunscreen, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of this Profusion and just even everything out. You don't need a lot because, or not Profusion, Prolux. This Prolux foundation is very pigmented and I don't want a lot of full coverage today, so. Okay, now that I got that kind of blended out, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this Pure, this is the Hydrating Under Eye Concealer. I don't hate this, but it is very hydrating. So I'm also gonna try to like conceal my, I'm gonna conceal my under eyes, and I'm gonna try to cut this eyeshadow. So yeah, you get quite a bit in here. You could probably even use this as foundation, but I don't know, it might be a little hard to work with. I wasn't super impressed, and it doesn't have great coverage, but it is only like $1.25. So and it is a little bit dark for me. But I have that LA Colors white concealer that I could mix with this. Yeah, it's just so light and runny. It's not what I'm used to. I'm used to a little bit more thicker concealer. But we're gonna make it work. I haven't found a concealer from the Dollar Tree that I'm in love with. I heard Ioni had a good one, but this is probably the best one that I have found. It's not bad, it just runs a little bit dark, and it's honestly, the pigmentation isn't bad. Yeah, the pigmentation isn't terrible, but it's not what I'm used to. Okay, just because I want it to be a little bit brighter, I'm going to take a little bit of this white LA Colors concealer, and I'm just going to put a little bit of it under my under eye. I'm not going to do a lot. I don't want it to be super white. Just that much. Maybe a little bit here. Just because it looks a little funny. Maybe just a little bit of highlighting. Okay, all right. I like to smear it out with that brush just to kind of get it where I need it to go, and then I like to blend it out with a sponge. My pet peeve is creasy, thick, heavy makeup. I like my makeup to look as skin-like as possible, and in order to do that, you have to layer everything up kind of strategically, and you have to blend really, really good. So I spend a lot of time blending. So yeah, I think for the skin, I think I'm happy with that. Now let's find some contour and some blush. Okay, since I did go so cool on the eye today, I'm gonna go in with this Ioni liquid blush. This is in the shade Soft Pink. It's kind of a nice lavendery blush. I've used this one quite a bit on my channel. I wanted to do a warmer look so I can play with some warmer blushes, but it's fine. I get kind of stuck on those cool tones colors. And this is the LA Colors Sculpting Duo. This is in the shade Sunkissed. It looks like this. I like this one because it has a cream and a powder, so I don't have to go hunt down a powder contour. So yeah, let's go in with our cream contour. And these are really good. I've used this quite a bit on my channel. I've been using pretty much daily this Ioni contour. This is actually really good also. I've been using that for work pretty much daily, and I'm actually getting low on it. But I probably got a good solid few weeks out of it, so it's pretty nice. And I'm still using it. It's not done yet, so I still keep pulling some out. They actually filled that thing up pretty full. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with this Ioni blush. I really like putting my blush pretty close to my under eye, like right there. One place the Dollar Tree really shines, you guys, is their cream blushes. I have not found a cream blush from the Dollar Tree that I haven't liked. They're all really good for the most part. So I'm just gonna blend that out. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and set my under eyes again with this Laura Mercier powder. This is very, very white, so don't use too much. It can kind of make you look a little bit like a ghost. I sort of learned that when I put that on my lids, but think if we use it a little bit, I think it will be fine. Okay, I kind of played with my eyebrows a little bit more. I could tell this eyebrow pencil from LA Colors, I could tell it's not a long wearing eyebrow pencil because I went and like blended it up with a spoolie and it wanted to like just wipe right off. So if you really need your eyebrows to stay, these might not be the best. I always say, like, if you really need your eyebrows to stay on your face, use a pomade. Maybelline makes a really good eyebrow pomade, and I've gone swimming with it, and it will stay on your face. So that's like a little hack to make sure your eyebrows stay on your face. Alright, so let's find a powder blush. Okay, so I really want to try this LA Colors. This is in the Seashell collection. This is Sun-Kissed Pink. I haven't played with this phone very much. It looks like a really bright bubblegummy pink. Actually, it's more like a hot pink. Okay, that's really pretty. I really like that blush. So now let's go into our powder contour. Alright, next I'm going to go in with this Prolux setting powder. This is the translucent. I'm just going to go in and I'm going to set everything else and kind of veil everything together. This powder is good, you guys, but it is very messy. It is a very light, poofy powder. Like, it's already wanting to just make an absolute mess. And hold your breath when you use this because it poofs out in the atmosphere and it's very easy to breathe in. Okay, I'm going to let that set on my face. This actually is a really nice powder. It's a very, very finely milled. This is actually like the most finely milled powder that I have, and it's kind of crazy because it's from the Dollar Tree. I had to like hold my breath because you don't want to breathe this in. But it's very messy. Like, I just opened it and then I got powder all over my hand and I had powder all over my leg. Like, it's a very finely milled, messy powder. So be aware of that. But it's good. I really do like it. It's probably one of my favorite powders. And I think it's probably one of the better products at the Dollar Tree, so. Okay, let's do some liner work. So I think I got, this is from the Dollar Tree. This is the liquid liner. I have a couple of these, but I don't have them open. I might try to squeeze the last bit out of this. I've been using that for a while. It's probably lasted me like a month or two. And then I think for the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with this LA Colors shadow stick. It's a blue one. I really like blue and purple together, so I'm going to put this on my lower lash line. And I did take a little brush and I swept some of the excess powder out from underneath my eyes so I'm not like going over extra powder. And I really like shadow sticks on my lower lash line because it kind of is like it looks like you smudged eyeshadow on your lower lash line, but it's a lot less messy. You don't have to worry about as much fallout, and it's a lot quicker, so. Alright, now I'm going to try to do my wing. I'm going to try to use this up, so this might go in my empties bin after today. I've been kind of scraping the last little bit of this liquid eyeliner from LA Colors. Okay guys, I'm not gonna lie, I really struggled with my wing today because this is pretty much dead. I had to dip back in like a million times, but I think it actually turned out pretty good. So yeah, I got it on my eye. That's like all that matters. Okay. I need to find a lip liner because there is a lipstick that I really want to try. So, I will find a lip liner that looks good with it. Okay, so I pulled out this little lip liner lipstick duo. This is in the shade Cuteness, but I'm just going to use the liner part, and I'm going to use this lipstick lip gloss duo. This is in the shade Twinkle, and I actually hauled this one just recently, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, it's not the best lining job I think I've ever done, but it will definitely work. Alright, I'm going to try out this lipstick, and then I'm going to put the gloss over it, but I'm going to wait till I set my face. So, this is what the lipstick looks like. It's kind of a nice pinky orange color. It kind of leans a little bit more pink. It looks like this. It's kind of interesting because the tip of it looks lighter than the rest of it, so we'll see what it offers. Right off the bat, it's really pigmented and it's really pretty. Like, I actually love that color and I really like it with that lip liner. Yeah, that is beautiful. That might actually make my week makeup rotation. So yeah, it looks like it's gonna get darker, but it's kind of like a nice nude, like pinky corally nude. So it looks like the tip of it's pretty light, but they didn't like keep the color super even. So hopefully it doesn't get too much darker because I like the nudiness of it. Okay. Alright, so next I think I'm going to get rid of all of this extra powder. Okay, so the powder did get kind of weird, like above my eyebrows, but I think that might just because I went above there with white concealer. Okay, so all I need now is highlight. So I'm going to see what I have for Dollar Tree highlight. Okay, I actually don't have much for a Dollar Tree highlight, but I did just haul this. This is the LA Colors. It says Champagne Highlighter and Champagne Showers. It looks like this. I'm going to open this up. I think this might actually be good for like an inner corner highlight since it does have a little dabber. I don't know how good it's going to work for the face, but I have this Marie Claire Smoky Delights Duo. I have this in the purple one and the blue one, and I'm going to use the highlight on here. Okay, and I'm going to go in with this. Listen to that, you guys. Oh, I see little gold sparkles flying up. So I don't know how this is going to work, but I'm just going to try to put some on my inner corner. Alright, let's try to put some on the cheeks. It does work, it's just, I had to dab quite a bit. This is kind of an interesting contraption. It springs in there, but it doesn't... Oh, I got lots of powder on that one. It kind of reminds me... Do you guys remember those little pots? They still have them. I used to have one, but I decluttered it. Maybe I'll pick them up again. Those little pots with that weird little lid. And it kind of gets the powder out on the side. This is kind of the same concept. The powder is really pretty, though. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be very highlighty today. I'm just going to go in with this and kind of blend that out a little bit. Very, very sparkly, but I don't really mind being sparkly, so. Alright, I'm going to blot my lips a little bit, then I'm going to try a new setting spray, and I really hope the setting spray doesn't, like, ruin my makeup. Okay, so this is actually not a Dollar Tree setting spray, but I wanted to try it out. This is the Clinical Works Collagen Setting Spray, Ultra Hydrating. Sometimes these, like, hydrating setting sprays move my makeup around a lot, so I'm kind of scared. I actually had one from NARS. It's that, I believe it was this Marshmallow Setting Spray. This kind of ruined my makeup. I don't like this stuff at all. So that was, I think, hydrating, but let's see. Let's see the sprayer first. It seems a little thick. Maybe I'll have to go from a distance. It smells good, though. Those are some thick droplets. I didn't really put too much on. Okay, well, hopefully this doesn't destroy my makeup. It's still drying. I had to hold it really far back. I really hope this works. It does kind of feel like it's gonna set my face, though. It has a little bit of a hairspray feel. So hopefully that is good. Okay, so next I have one product that isn't going to be Dollar Tree. Because I don't have a mascara from the Dollar Tree. I know they have a new one out. I think there's one in a gold tube and there's one in a silver tube. And I think those are decent mascaras, but I couldn't find them. So we're just going to stick with good old Maybelline Sky High mascara. This is in the waterproof one. Okay, and I'm going to put on a little bit of this gloss. I really like the lip kind of matte. So, but I really want to see what this gloss looks like. Ooh, the gloss smells good. Gloss kind of smells like peaches. That looks really pretty. That is with the gloss. Okay, you guys, I'm just gonna give a quick rundown of everything new that I've used. The eyeshadow palette, this purple one. You guys already know how I feel about that contour set, the liquid blush. I've talked about this Seashells blush before. I really like it. So there wasn't a ton of new stuff. I like the Prolux. I talked about the hydrating concealer. I've used it before. So the only thing that was new to me was this one. And this little highlighty thing. And this blush gloss duo. And was that it? I think everything else I've used on this channel before. But yeah, so far I really like this. I think this is really pretty. The color is beautiful. This little thingy I'm still trying out. The powder is kind of hard to get out of here, but if you get it out of there and if you do get it out of here pretty good, it looks really pretty. I really like my eyes and my cheeks, so I think this is really good. And then this wasn't bad. This pretty much worked good. It wasn't as pigmented as I wanted it to be, actually. I only used these two shades, but I did have to go in with another Dollar Tree eyeshadow palette. It might have been just because I was going over this powder and then like legit white concealer, so everything was like super white. So that might have been my issue too, but yeah, I think this is just okay. Some of these are really good, but this one's not bad. I liked it. So I believe everything else I've used on my channel before. I'm gonna give you guys a look at the makeup and like better lighting, and then I'm going to start swatching some stuff for you guys, because I have a mess and I really need to organize all that stuff, but I really want to swatch it because I'm trying to let you guys see all the new makeup, so I will show you in better lighting. Okay, you guys, this is what the Dollar Tree makeup looks like. The skin actually turned out really good. I think everything looks pretty decent. Maybe a little thicker than I would like, but that's just because it's the foundation and the powder. But that liquid eyeshadow, it's set, and I don't think it's gonna crease or get all weird. Yeah, it's pretty matte right now, or not matte, but it's pretty dry right now, so if you wanted to use that on your cheeks, I think that'd be really pretty. You guys can see that that really pretty powder that I put on. I think that little highlighter thingy's gonna work really good. So yeah, that is an up close of the skin. So yeah, that is the hair and the lip gloss. Okay, that is your Dollar Tree look today. I think it turned out pretty good. Alright, I'll show you guys the mess I have going on. This is currently the situation. This is my poor art desk. It's got Warhammer, Wood Elves. I don't even know what all this shit is. I really need to organize it. I drew a leopard. I'll show you guys some art. I haven't filmed any art, but I have been doing some art. I drew this leopard just recently. Because I wanted to practice leopards because I want to do a leopard painting. And I also practiced painting a leopard. It didn't turn out, I mean, it's not like the best. This was just kind of a study. I didn't finish the teeth or the nose. But it was kind of just a little painting study because I want to paint a leopard and put it in my beauty room. I have a spot over there that I want to put like a really cool painting. But as you can see, my beauty room is kind of a disaster. Like, it's actually like a freaking mess. I'm going to spray paint those. I'm going to do a little art project with those. And then I'm also going to spray paint my trash can and do an art project with my trash can. Then I'm going to make a video. But yeah, here's all the makeup. I'm going to open for you guys here in a second. So yeah, I'm going to open this and show you guys some stuff. This is the makeup that I got. I mostly wanted to swatch these for you. These are the new Ioni eyeshadows. I think I got most of them. So yeah, I want to try this. I heard this sucks though. I heard this isn't very good. This is the Laura Mercier makeup primer. I heard this makes your makeup look really bad, but we'll try it in a future video. So yeah, let me get everything set up to swatch for you.